This is Born Strategist, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the Rise of Iron and what my impressions are thus far. Now, I've already played through the game. I've already played, the one new strike, the 5 story missions, and the raid, as well as a significant portion of supremacy and gathered some armor and weapons. And I'm here to tell you right here and right now that it was enjoyable at times, but very, very repetitive and very formulaic. I mean, it's very similar to what you've already played before in the prior expansions. Now, I know biased fanboys are going to say, "What? How dare you say about Destiny? It's true, but how dare you say that?" Well, I say it because it is true, and you have to be objective here. Put your biased subjective preferences aside here for a second and understand that this game, although fun at times, is very, very repetitive and formulaic, meaning that we've seen the same thing so many times. And when you look at the Rise of Iron, there's a lot of reutilized assets, as I mentioned before in other videos, and a lot of reskinned enemies. Okay, and that's not necessarily enough to win over a lot of people. But nonetheless, I want to maintain an open mind and give it a shot. And I did. And I did enjoy it. But my enjoyment didn't last very long. And the reason for that was simple, was because we've been there and we've done that. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing if this were like the second time that Bungie had done this, but this is the 4th expansion to where we've seen this happen. Now, hopefully, with the next game, being Destiny 2, which in fact may become a reboot in itself, could potentially change that in the future. And I hope it does, because we don't want to see the same things all the time, because it does wear on you, it does get old, and you start to realize almost everything you do is essentially pointless, because the next expansion will reset everything as per usual. And with a lot of rumors flying around right now about Destiny 2 doing the exact same thing, I don't know if it's necessarily going to appease a lot of people that have spent over 3 years establishing their characters and gathering gear. With that said, the Rise of Iron was enjoyable at times, but it may not be enough to appease a lot of people that have obviously dropped off the game. So, if you're a person that really, really loves Destiny, then I would strongly suggest that you go ahead and pick it up if you haven't already. But if you're a person that's questioning the purpose and the point of playing Destiny, I would probably wait until it drops in price. Until next time, thanks for watching. For more objective reviews, strategy guides, commentaries, and more, stay tuned to this channel.